Payroll, steady peso, everybody on the payroll, under control. Every 20 minutes change clothes, shot my boy post. Only do shit when I say go, if you say so. Run up in the scene in my tight jean shorts, looking like a pimp, but I got one hoe. Can you shut me out? And I said hell no, never switching up, only switch up.
Hey guys, this is part 4 of what if Goku got trapped in the time chamber for 100 years and became Omni King. So please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks. We pick back up the story with Goku in the time chamber, who is now waking up after getting some sleep. Goku had now been inside the time chamber for a whole 102 years, achieving great power. After 50 long years of training, Goku had recently been able to combine his Saiyan forms with his divine transformations. This opened a big door for his growth. Goku, after eating and doing a few stretches, immediately got back to training. Goku put on his weights and transformed into his newest transformation, Super Saiyan God 1. For 40 long years Goku trained until he had reached his goal. After 40 long years Goku had managed to combine all his Saiyan transformation with Divine Ki. The forms he now had were, Super Saiyan God 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Goku later learned that when combining his Saiyan transformations with his God form, it increased the healing factor of the form. Goku also unlocked Super Saiyan Blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Super Saiyan Rosé 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ultra Instinct 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 being his most powerful form. On top of that, Goku had managed to further improve his use of Kaioken. In Blue he could stack Kaioken 100 times. In Rosé 60 times, and in Ultra Instinct 30 times. Goku at this point felt like this was enough power. With his current power level, Goku was now able to open portals and travel through space, meaning he could leave the time chamber on his own. Goku was thrilled at the prospect of now being able to leave, but before doing so, he decided to do just a few more years of meditation. Meanwhile, outside the time chamber, there was only one day remaining before the tournament of power was to take place. All destroyers, angels and warriors were getting their last days of training in before tomorrow. Within every universe you could see that every single fighter, no matter how weak, had made improvements over this past month. When looking in Universe 6 you could see that all of the fighters were nothing like they were before. Caulifla, Kale and Cabba had been able to unlock and hone Super Saiyan Blue. But Cabba had been able to go even further when he unlocked Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. He still couldn't master the form, and couldn't maintain it for a long time. Author's note: the reason why they progressed so far in less time is because of Vados. As we all know, Vados is stronger than Whis, so it wouldn't be crazy to assume that she has better training methods. End of note. Champa, seeing how far his warriors had become, felt confident in his victory. Not only that, he also had a trump card up his sleeve if all else failed. Champa then thought about his other warriors such as Hit. The assassin had grown greatly in strength and had better honed all of his techniques. Champa on the other hand had improved himself as well. Pushing himself through his dreadful training, he had gotten a bit stronger and had managed to trim a few pounds. If it hadn't been for Vados's strict rules and lectures, he would already be snacking on some sweets. But other than that, Champa felt as though victory was in his back pocket. To him there are only 2 universes who could challenge him, Universes 7 and 11. Other than that, everyone else would be no threat. Meanwhile, in Universe 11, we could see all of the Pride Troopers resting after they had been training hard all day. Vermouth, Topo, Dispo and Jiren had been the main ones with the most improvements. Margarita herself even stated that Jiren was at 20% of all her power, while Vermouth was at 15 and Topo at 10. These were the only 3 to reach and go beyond normal Destroyer God level. Jiren was currently doing some meditation. He had been doing mostly physical training non-stop the past month, so some mental training was very much needed. We then skip over to Universe 7. Team Universe 7 had also greatly improved. Broly had finally been able to control his legendary Super Saiyan 2 form, and Gohan had mastered his Beast form. Vegeta had also made a big improvement with his use of destruction energy and had even unlocked a new form. Vegeta called it Ultra Ego Evolution. In this form his aura turns darker and his muscle mass increases, as well as his power of destruction. It was like a power boost that multiplied his power 30 times over. Thanks to all the meditation and training from Beerus, Vegeta had also managed to completely master the form and rid of the stamina drain it once caused. Piccolo and the others also improved as the Namekian had fully mastered Orange God and was now able to use it without any massive drain of ki. Beerus while training with Vegeta had also been able to increase his powers to an impressive level. Meanwhile back inside the time chamber with Goku. Goku, who had been meditating for 5 years, got up as he decided that he was now ready to leave the time chamber. He knew by now his friends and family were missing him, but he decided he would surprise them. Using the power of creation, Goku made a black hoodie to cover himself. "Now to get out of here," said Goku as he began releasing his power, transforming into SSJ-3 Ultra Instinct to open a portal. Goku could only open a portal through space when he was at a certain power level, otherwise he couldn't. Before stepping through the portal, Goku made sure to lower his power. Stepping through the portal, Goku found himself in space. Looking around, Goku didn't see any planet familiar to him. Goku then concentrated as he placed 2 fingers on his head. After a moment he picked up on Vegeta and the others' energy far away on Beerus's planet. Not only that, he could tell they all had gotten much stronger based on their ki. But before returning, Goku decided to visit his friend Zeno. It had been a while since they last met, plus he wanted to get an event in motion that he had thought of. Pulling out the button that Zeno gave him, Goku pressed it as he disappeared. Goku arrived on Zeno's world in front of the palace's front doors. But before Goku could take a step towards the palace, the Grand Priest suddenly appeared before him with a serious expression. "Who is it that dares to enter the Omni King's palace without an invitation?" asked the Grand Priest, deadly serious, looking at Goku. Goku removed his hood to reveal his face, since it was obvious the priest didn't recognize him. As soon as Daishinkan saw that it was Goku, he relaxed. "Oh Goku, I didn't recognize you at first. What brings you by?" asked a more calm Daishinkan. Goku gave his typical smile as he responded, "Sorry about the sudden pop-up, but I came to visit Zeno," responded Goku. "I see, very well then, follow me," said Daishinkan, turning around to lead Goku to Zeno. Goku followed behind the priest as they walked through the halls to the throne room of Zeno. When they arrived at Zeno's throne room, Goku was immediately greeted by Zeno, who was noticeably happy to see his friend again. "So Goku, are you ready for the tournament tomorrow?" asked Zeno. "Tournament?" responded Goku in confusion. "You don't remember?" asked Zeno, a little surprised. "At the beginning of this month I gave the announcement of a new tournament." Goku rubbed the back of his head as he began to tell how he had been trapped in the time chamber for a while, so he wasn't aware of what was going on at the moment. So Zeno and the Grand Priest started to tell Goku all about the new tournament that is to take place tomorrow. Goku was a bit thrilled to hear that destroyers and angels would also be participating. The three talked for a while as they caught Goku up on everything before the Grand Priest voiced a question. "Goku, I can sense that your power has grown dramatically. It's almost like you're completely different. Even though you're suppressing your power, I can tell that you have power that surpasses all the destroyers and even my children. I would like to have a friendly spar if you are up to it," proposed the priest. "Sure, but do you have a proper place where we can fight without destroying anything?" asked Goku. He was thrilled at having the chance to test his limits and everything he has achieved so far against someone like the Grand Priest. "Of course, follow me," said Daishinkan as he led Goku to a door. "This is the room of the Endless Void. It is similar to the Null Realm as nothing exists in it, just an endless amount of space. In here you can go all out without the worry of destroying anything." Goku nodded as they both entered the room. As soon as he entered, Goku could feel the oppressing gravity. But thanks to all his training he was able to still move well. "Now Goku, show me what you have achieved," said Daishinkan with his hands behind his back waiting for Goku to make his move. Goku, hearing this, began to roar as he began to release a monstrous amount of power as he transformed into Super Saiyan Blue. He knew that if he planned to try and beat the priest a lot of power would be needed. He wasn't even sure if he had the necessary power to pull it off, but it was only one way to find out. Goku dashed towards the priest, throwing many punches and kicks that Daishinkan easily and effortlessly avoided, hands still behind his back. Goku jumps away to gain some distance. "Impressive, even at Super Saiyan Blue I'm still nothing to you," said Goku. Goku was sure that even if he multiplied Blue with his Saiyan transformations, it wouldn't be able to close the huge gap between them at the moment. Goku began to raise his power even more as he transformed into Super Saiyan Rose. Wasting no time, Goku once again dashed towards Daishinkan. But despite his enormous increase in power, the priest still easily dodged his attacks. Goku, seeing that he still needed more power, transforms into Super Saiyan Rose 3. Which multiplied his power 400 times. But still he had no luck as the priest continued to dodge him. Daishinkan, stopping one of Goku's punches with his pinky, spoke. "I am very amazed at this power you have achieved, Goku. At this level, you are in the ballpark of power with my children. But if you want to have a chance at even making me fight back, you will need much more power than what you are showing." The priest then blew Goku away with a shockwave, sending Goku flying. Goku regained himself as he studied the priest. Despite his power, the man was so calm as if the power he was showing him was still nothing. "Damn, just how strong is this guy?" said Goku to himself. "I guess it's time to get serious," said Goku as he began to release even more power. When the smoke cleared, Goku could be seen in mastered Ultra Instinct. "So, you have managed to fully master that power," said the priest, who was clearly impressed. Goku, without responding, disappeared and reappeared in front of Daishinkan, throwing a punch. In a quick motion, the priest blocked Goku's punch with his index finger, this time as he gave a smile. "Not even my children could push me to use 10% of my power. Now things are starting to become interesting." Goku began to throw many punches and kicks that the priest blocked with his fingers. Goku had to admit, the priest was sure as hell powerful, but it seems now he is starting to slowly close the gap between them, since the priest is now having to use his hands. Goku then spoke. "Alright, I'm done taking it slow. Let me really turn things up," said Goku as he began to release a tremendous amount of power that made the whole void shake. A bright silvery light washed over the area as Goku further ascended in Ultra Instinct. When the light show was over, Goku could be seen in mastered Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Instinct. The Grand Priest was shocked by the amount of power Goku was exuding. It was unbelievable that a mortal had reached such a level of power. Suddenly Goku disappeared, making the priest's eyes go wide. So fast, he thought. Boom! Goku's fist connected with Daishinkan's face, sending him flying. Goku at blinding speeds disappeared again and reappeared behind him, kneeing him on the back that made the priest hiss in a bit of pain. But Goku wasn't finished. He began to land multiple punches and kicks on the priest before landing a spinning kick that sent him flying in the distance. Daishinkan quickly stopped mid-flight as he got control of himself. Wiping a small trail of blue blood from his mouth, he spoke. "You are amazing, Sir Goku. You have done something that not even my children have been able to. You really managed to make me shed blood. You are truly a warrior that is worth recognition and admiration. Since my training many thousands of years ago that I underwent to become a priest, there hasn't been anyone able to make me use more than 10% of my power. But you are now the first." Goku then watched as Daishinkan released more of his power, reaching 50%. The two then disappeared at insane speeds as they began to clash. The two threw punches and kicks at each other at blinding speeds as they disappeared and reappeared all over the place. For a while the two seemed to be equal, but slowly Daishinkan began to take the lead as he began to land blows on Goku. With a powerful kick, the Grand Priest sent Goku towards the ground. Goku hit the ground hard, creating a large explosion. The priest then watched as Goku slowly picked himself up out of the crater. Daishinkan then spoke. "Goku, you have greatly impressed me. But show me all of your power. Show me what you are truly capable of when you are at your peak." "Very well then, no more wasting time with weaker transformations. I'll go all out," said Goku, who once again began to release his power. With a loud roar that echoed around the black void, Goku transformed into Mastered Ultra Instinct combined with Super Saiyan 6. The pinnacle of his Saiyan and divine transformations put together to make one. The priest smiled at seeing the power Goku was now emitting. Before we continue, Goku, I just want to say that you have gained my total respect. Never in my long life had I imagined that a mortal would push me to use 90% of my power. You are truly a warrior like no other, Goku, said the priest as he raised his power. Thanks for the compliment, and it was an honor to be able to fight against such a powerful deity as yourself. This shows me that I still can become stronger, responded Goku. The two then took their battle stances before they suddenly disappeared once more. The two began to clash even more fiercely than before as the void shook violently as they clashed. As they fought, Goku could see that the priest was smiling as if he was really enjoying the fight. Goku guessed that since the priest hasn't used any of his real power for millennia, it really must have made him happy to finally fight against someone seriously for once. They continued to clash at an insane level and intensity for 10 minutes straight. During this time, Goku had also stacked Kaioken by 30 times, which made the priest draw 95% of his power. Goku, deciding to finish off the battle, began to charge a powerful Kamehameha. The Grand Priest also began to power up his own blast before launching it at Goku's attack that was incoming. The two began to push each other through their blasts as they fought for dominance. For a while they were at a stalemate, neither willing to give the other more leverage. Daishinkan, deciding to end it, powered up to 100% as he overpowered Goku, who was already at his limit. A loud explosion went off as a large cloud of smoke and debris was kicked up. When the smoke cleared, Goku could be seen in base form passed out. His clothes were all torn and he was bleeding a bit and was bruised. The priest lowered himself to the ground as he fell on his knees panting. His clothing was also torn and he was also bleeding and bruised like Goku. Even though he had won the battle, he knew that it was still very close. Goku had really pushed him hard. It has been a very long time since he has fought at such a level. Had Goku trained a little more, he had no doubts that the Saiyan would have surpassed him. The fact that he had come this far on his own just shows his potential. The priest took a minute or two to catch his wind before standing up. Summoning his staff, he began to heal himself and Goku. Goku was still unconscious and would need to rest for now. Picking the Saiyan up, the priest placed Goku on his shoulder as he made his way out of the room. He then took Goku to an empty room and placed him on the bed to recover. In the meantime, he would be telling Zeno of the Saiyan's power. No doubt Zeno-sama will be shocked to hear just how powerful Goku is now. Goku would definitely be someone that would be helpful during the war that is to soon happen. That's all for part 4, please like, comment and subscribe. You guys liking and subscribing is what really keeps me going when making these stories, so your support is well appreciated, thanks.